We're trying to stay a little bit calmer with my puppy girl Athena right behind us. So today's video, I wanted to talk to you and share with you my favorite dog leash. But I'll go through a couple of the other ones that I do have and why I have them. So let's get started. The very first leash is, of course, your typical nylon leash. 6 foot plus. You might get some in 3 foot, but nylon, leather are very, very popular. Now, I don't have anything against nylon leashes. It is a very universal leash and probably makes the most sales. But my con when it comes to a nylon leather leash is that it doesn't have any give. So when I am training a dog, his or her basic obedience commands, and I am teaching the dog not to pull, in the first 5 or so days, your arm gets very, very tired, because when you have your nylon leash and a dog pulls, you have to reflex with your arm to hold on to that dog, right? It's very abrupt, very strong, and it is very, very hard on your hands and on your arms. The second leash that I own, which I love this color, it's my favorite color, this ice blue slip lead. So you can adjust where you want it, where you don't want it. Now this leash is mainly used for my boarding dogs. If we need a super quick potty break, say it's raining all day and we need a quick in and out, this is very easy to slip on over the dog's head, pull down the little leather strap to make sure that it doesn't go any bigger than the dog's head, because you don't want it to loosen up and your dog escape. That would be really, really bad. But just like with the nylon and the slip, again, when the dog yanks you, you have that resistance, that sharp pop. It is very hard on your hand and on your arm. So, 3 months ago, I bought a new leash to test out for my dog that is actually on strict activity. So she can't be off leash, she has to be on a leash. And she gets out of her crate and she is so excited, so ready to go outside and just run around, but she can't. So we have to keep her on a leash. Now this leash, from when I bought it to now, definitely stretched out. But again, nylon leash, has a handle here, so if you want to hold the dog closer to you, you can, which I really don't use. And then the bungee section. Now, when I first got this leash, the bungee section was scrunched up and it was literally this big. Now, with the pulling, it is this big, but you still have that little bit of bunginess. And to be 100% honest, I like the bungee stretched out, because when you are first using this leash, it is a very odd, unnatural feeling, because this bungee is so tight that when the dog pulls, it's gonna pull this much, well, a little bit further out, and you are not used to pulling back on the leash and your dog's still going forward. But having a bungee section on a leash is a lot easier on your hand and on your arm. So whenever I have an elderly couple or just an elderly client and they have a very hyper dog, I always have suggested here in the past couple of months to get a bungee leash. This I got off of eBay, and I cannot find this exact leash, but all you have to look up is a bungee leash. And be sure that you like the type of clasp, because I am particular about my clasps, but love these. So just pay attention when you order on the type of clasp that you have on your leash. And of course, all of my leashes, I love to have extra D-rings. There's one here, one here, but I really like the one here just because for walks I have an extra poop bag clasp that I put on that you can weave your poop bag around so you don't have to hold it and walk. It can just be on the leash. I love that. So this is just my personal preference, and I really wanted to share this bungee leash with you. I love that it's stretched out now, so when the dog does pull, it can only pull a little bit. It's not like the dog is pulling and all of a sudden the dog's still walking. You're like, when are you gonna stop? How long is this bungee leash? So I like it stretched out instead of being bunched closely together like it was when I first purchased it. It does have a reflective stitching on the ends of both sides, so I love that. And forgot to mention, padded handle. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite leashes, and unfortunately I haven't been able to reorder because the eBay seller that I got this from started selling different types of bungee leashes and I don't like the clasp on it. So hopefully this video has been really helpful, has given you insight into the type of leashes that I like, what I like and don't like about them, and yes, if you can get a padded handle bungee leash, it will make your walking experience so much better. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell notification, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. You're gonna say bye? You're gonna say bye? Oh yeah, Mommy loves you. Yes, she does. Mommy loves you. Yes, she does. Mwah.